Hi guys, in today's video, I'll bring you the latest updates on the UK Careers Visa, what has been going on, the scam alert, the scam for visa that has been happening. Some persons have been applying for jobs, they haven't got job. Some people we've learned about have been paying for sponsorship and the likes. And some parents have really been asking that, is this visa, have they bring this visa to an end? Is there no longer a careers visa? This is what we'll be discussing about in today's video and what the government plan is regarding this. I want you to just pay attention, pay rapt attention and watch the end of this video. You are going to learn lots from it and I'm going to give you the candid advice. I know most persons have been talking to you privately, but I thought to really do this video so that this information gets to a lot of persons. Welcome to this channel again. My name is Victory Nkuka. Thanks a lot to all my returning subscribers. Thank you for always coming to watch the videos. Thank you for sharing to your family and friends. And if you're seeing my face for the very first time, be part of the family. You can click on the subscribe button to join this community where we talk about relocation and I share lots of information that will help you in your relocation process and what will help you settle when you relocate to the country of your choice, be it UK, Canada, or as the case may be. Recently, Sky News interviewed two ladies from Nigeria who are currently in the UK through the care worker visa. And they actually said it outrightly that they paid £10,000 to somebody for COS, for certificate of sponsorship, to come over to the UK, and they don't even have a job, they don't have shift. One of them is sleeping on the bus as we speak, like just stranded, sleeping on the bus. Like she can't even afford house rent. She had to really go out and speak because she knew the type of life she's been living before she traveled. The truth is that she's not the only person. There are many of them. I've heard of different stories. Somebody told me of someone she knows one-to-one. Is in UK. The girl is stranded. She can't afford her accommodation. She had a job, but they are not giving her shift. Still within this carers visa. As we all know, about 2 years ago, the UK Home Office they added this to the shortage of patient list. Because they said they needed healthcare assistance. They realized that they really needed more people due to the pandemic and the lot. So they lost some of the workers, so they needed more people. So they added it to the shortage of patient list. And since then, recruiters have been reaching out to people from all over the world. There are people coming from India, from Bangladesh, from Ghana, from Nigeria to the UK to work as healthcare assistants. I know you may know many persons that have migrated through this route. Yes, it has been a good opportunity for people to leave their home country to search for greener pastures. But for the questions that many persons have been asking about, is it really is the career worker visa as it comes to an end? The truth is that it's not ended yet. It's not ended yet. It's among the 12-point migration points that the government have in mind. They have it in mind to end the care worker visa because they started it due to the shortage of these people, and now they are realizing for you not to be having shift, it's logical to know that there are many carers now. So they plan to end it soon, but they've not ended it yet. That tells you that licensed sponsor companies are still recruiting people. But the thing is, I want you to be careful. I'm not saying you should not come through the care worker route, but please, you can come through these routes. But please try to make your research clear. Try to check the company that is sponsoring you. Make sure you can find out from persons you know who are sponsored by this company to know if there are shifts available, because this is the way UK system works. It's what you work for that you are paid for. If you don't work at all, like if it may not even be your fault, it may be the fault of the employer, they didn't give you any shift. At the end of the month, there's no constant salary that you'll be paid. So guys, this is the news as broadcasted by Sky News that people left destitute after coming to the UK on a skilled worker visa only to find out there is no job. This is a sad reality. So the news, the Sky News told us about a woman from Nigeria. You can see for yourself who paid £10,000 to an agent. I decided to show you this so that you don't think I'm making up cock and bull stories. So this is it. In reality, she paid £10,000 to an agent for skilled worker visa on the promise to come to the UK, only to find out that the job does not exist. Friends, we need to be careful. Yeah, definitely they have to cover the face of the woman. Look at what the woman actually said. Said that she'd be in a position of helping, not receiving aid, says a Nigerian woman. She was really so emotional and actually frustrated, that's the word, because she didn't plan to meet what she's experiencing now. She was fraught with emotion because they deceived her. Yeah, it's actually deception. They hid her. This is Blessing is not her real name, but we're assuming she's Blessing. She paid somebody to come over, and there is no job. As a Nigerian food back in Manchester, she was given this shopping bag of basic supplies. Like she had to go to charity to look for food to eat because she can't even afford food to eat. Just imagine if you're a general manager in your country, you come to another country and you are begging food. How will it feel? So she actually felt so down, and she said that I've always provided for myself. I'm a very hardworking person, a diligent person. That's where many persons find themselves really. They know their capacity, but now they are now constrained. Now, for her to be depending on people to eat, she said it's not okay by her. Me, if it's me, it won't be okay for me too, as well. She doesn't feel happy about it. Said it makes her feel less of a person. Exactly. The truth is that some people really do all they need to do to come through this route because it's just one that is open to many professions. And and in order for them to secure a better life for them and their family as well, which I do understand. But this is my candid advice. If you want to come through this route, please make sure you make your research clear. Check the company that is sponsoring. I plan to make a video about the licensed sponsor company short occupation list, and how to know if your COS is real or fake. So I want you to watch out for that video. You can subscribe to the channel so that you can get updates when the video is uploaded. Please, you need to confirm these details. Know the type of work you are coming to do. And please, this scam is mostly common with domiciliary care. I repeat myself, this type of scam that is happening is mostly common when you are coming to do domiciliary. When I mean domiciliary, they told you that you're not going to be working in a particular place, that you are going to be moving around, going from one person's house to the other. It's very common. I've heard a lot of stories about domiciliary care workers from overseas. They come over here and they tell them, oh, we don't have a client that you are going to look after. And the salary system of UK work, it's not like I came relocated from Nigeria. In Nigeria, at the end of the month, most times you have a constant salary. Whether you work or not, you may be paid in most organizations because it's just constant. They tell you if it's 100,000 naira per month, but here it's not like that. They pay you per hour. They pay you for what you work for. So most times when you see that your salary cap, you are going to be earning 20,000 pounds per annum, that doesn't mean you may earn up to that. It depends on the work. You can earn up to that or over that or under that. Okay, so it depends on how many times you turn up for shit. Now, this is not a default of the individual themselves. It's not the company. Most of them are willing to work, but they haven't got shit uncovered. So please try to make your research. Find out from that company. Look for somebody you know who has been sponsored by them. That's for the licensed sponsor companies that you know that they are legitimate. You need to find out. The fact that they are licensed sponsor doesn't mean that they don't that they have constant shift available. They may have overstaff. Some persons are really getting greedy with this route. It's annoying, seriously. They are really getting greedy with this route. They are taking people's money, giving them COS. Look at the other girls on Sky News. Sky News broadcast interviewed two ladies who came through this route, and they were sincere to talk about how much they paid for certificates of sponsorship with all the promises of a better life, and they came here to find out nothing. Some are stranded, some have resorted to living with family members because they can't even afford to live alone. They can't afford to stand alone. Please, there are other routes you can actually explore. If another thing I will say is, if you're not getting a direct sponsorship, please, before you pay for sponsorship, before you pay for COS, think twice. Because even when you are getting a company, you got the job and the company is sponsoring you without paying for COS, which you were not meant to pay for. When they bring you over, it still takes a lot to settle, to get your accommodation before you bring your family. Your salary cap is not too high as a healthcare assistant. So some people even still struggle, let alone you've sold your properties or you borrowed money from people and you are coming here with the hope of, I'm going to work this money in a month and pay them back. It may be very difficult. if you are doing that. So please, you need to think twice. There are other routes you can explore. In my YouTube channel, I've talked about coming to the UK as a carpenter, as a plumber. I'll leave the link to the video. If you're a nurse, you should just be patient with your nursing route instead of switching to come as a healthcare assistant. Most nurses regret it when they come as healthcare assistant instead of coming as a nurse, because you now have to work for them and you're working under some people that they should even be working under you. After the humiliation, the salary cap is still nothing compared. Or if you are living a very good life, or you have a comfortable job in your country, why waiting for a better offer? There's no need ending your job, quitting your job, and just running into this. I'm just creating this video to enlighten you. The truth is that many persons are suffering. Some are enjoying. It's not all. Some are enjoying. Like I said earlier, this route, the scam that is happening is mostly common to the people working in domiciliary. But for the carers that are being employed by a care home, that are employed by a care home, they are getting legitimate job. And some time ago, I posted some links of some care homes that want to recruit, and they are giving you sponsorship for free. I posted the link on my channel. You can go and check the short that I did, and if the vacancy is still open, you can apply. And some other ones that, although they are few, but they are still giving these jobs. Okay, so the care worker visa has not ended, but these are just the latest update on it, and you need to be very careful. You need to advise your family member or your friend you know that wants to come through this route, so that they don't fall into the hands of scammers. And now let's talk about what the government plans to do. The Home Office had plans to revoke some of the licensed sponsored companies, some of these persons, because the news is now viral, the news is everywhere, and they are willing to dig deep to find out these organizations and these agencies that are doing this. And what they want to do is they will revoke their sponsorship. So that tells you that they won't be able. So that's why you need to be very careful. You need to keep checking. You have to watch out for my next video where I will talk about licensed sponsored companies, because some companies who are licensed sponsored will be removed from that list. So you need to, if the organization is telling you to bring money, they are already removed. There is no need falling for their scam. So please, at this time is a time when you need to sit up, look for information. There are many YouTubers, they're giving lovely content. You can subscribe to this channel because I try my best to still give information. If you haven't seen this for yourself and you've heard these words, please, I encourage you, if you're coming on a care worker visa, be careful. Make your research very clear and try to check that the sponsorship is a good one. And also that your shift, make sure you ask those questions, okay? And ask from people that are already there so that they can do some background search for you. Try applying to companies directly. Avoid agencies to an extent so that they don't put you in these troubles, because agencies can't give you a proper shift as a company would do. So just try to apply directly to the company, and I wish you all the best. Till I do my other videos, please try to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget, share this video, like and share to your family and friends, and bye.